Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. I don't know the rest of the words, but what am I doing singing? I shouldn't be singing. Hey guys, you're watching because you want to know me. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Santa's Grotto, the series that we need to complete today. Today is the last episode on it, as it's the 23rd. Christmas Eve is tomorrow, and I don't think that the elves are really going to be wanting to do too many present making on Christmas Eve, because it must take at least 12 hours, let's say, to get all the presents into the sleigh ready to go, don't they? We've got a little pile down here that still hasn't been loaded in. I'm going to put this on full because I just saw my frame rate drip a bit. Drip a bit? Drop a bit then. That's better. It's all nice and smooth again now. So yeah, this is going to be the last episode today. We've got quite a lot to do. I want to do a perimeter fence around the outside. I love the snowmen, but I want to do a perimeter fence around the outside. We needed some elf houses, and then the biggest suggestion from you guys was giant candy canes, and I think that's a really nice sort of touch to the whole place. So what do we want our elf houses to be made of, though? We want a nice basic block house, as we want to build maybe 5 or 6 of them pretty easily. Now we probably want the same roof colour, at least, as the other roofs in the area. Okay, now on this one we used acacia, on this one we used jungle, and on the main house I think we used oak. Oops, I threw my block on the floor. I threw my block on the floor. That one, no, that one, or spruce, was it? Or dark oak? What's spruce? Spruce. No, I definitely didn't use spruce. I throw my block on the floor. I'm hitting B because I'm playing a lot of Fallout off camera, and B is to open your inventory. That's the only reason why I think I could be doing that. So what about how are we going to do the shape? I want it to be really small. No, I think I want like a dark oak, as it's sort of a different one to all the other ones that we've used. But I don't think I want logs going up the edge. I think I want this house to these houses to be very, very small, very, very petite little houses. Let's grab a stair of the same type to put above the door. And what kind of door do we want on it? Like, we've got a red one on the factory. We've got a green one on there. So we've got red and we've got green. Oh, what about a nice little white one? Oh, that's an iron door. We don't really want an iron door. It's between the dark oak to go with the dark oak walls. Oop, that's that. What if I put that on there? Oh, beautiful. That's really, really nice. I like that. So again, we want this to be really, really small. Plus, the elves only need a place to sleep. They don't need anything else. So I truly think that something like this will be the best, because that way we can actually do a ton of them and they'll fit in everywhere. Okay, so we want something like this, and then we'll put this on top. They're very basic little houses, but they're going to do exactly what we want them to, which is just add a little bit more buildings to the area. Do you know what I mean? Build the area up just a little bit. I originally wanted 5, but we might end up doing more, because these are pretty small. They're really, they've got a really nice sort of length to them as well. It's only 2 blocks big on the inside, but that doesn't really matter. It's more of a dog house than a a house, isn't it? But like a little dog kennel. But it'll do for an elf. There, and there. Yep, with a little, maybe a torch on one of the sides, or on both of the sides. One of the sides. Yeah, just on the right side. Okay, I really, really like that. I want to do that a bunch more times. You guys saw how I done it? We shall do like the beginning of one together here. So you want to leave 3 blocks gap between each house, because obviously the roof goes here, and you want to leave that sort of 1 block spare in between. Otherwise they connect together, and I don't really like the look of that. So between each house you want to do 3 blocks. If you're building this at home yourself, you want to have 2 blocks in the middle here, and your door will go on there. build it up, and then just put the roof on top. It's 2 layers of stairs, and then a slab across the top. Super simple. Oh yeah, you need that one there and that one there. Super simple little house, but boys are going to add a lot of effect to the place. So let me do this a bunch of times. There will be some off-camera work during this episode because we've got a fence to put in as well, and a fence isn't the most entertaining thing to watch. So we'll be prepared for a couple of little cuts, but I'm going to do this and I shall be back. Okay, so I'm just building the last one. I don't know how many I've got. I guess I would say 7, but I've extended it down because we want to put in like a little bit of a broken runway. I don't want a solid like tarmac runway. I want to do it in the same sort of style as we've done our paths, you know, with the gravel that's sort of broken up a little bit, because we're going to need a path over here anyway to get to these houses. But I think a nice grey runway, but just sort of broken up a little bit, would be quite cool, which allowed me to extend, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Extend a little runway down to here. I think that'll be lovely. I think that'll be really nice. And it really finishes that edge off, doesn't it? It really does. Something that we do want to do, though, I think that would be nice to do, is maybe just add a little window. Blue stained glass window. Just one on the side and one on the back. One on the side and one on the back. One on the side. I like that design. I've also got hiccups. Can you believe it? There. That one. And the last one right there. Okay, beautiful. So, now we need to work out a fence design that's going to run around the edge. My dog might bark. Hold on. He might bark. He might not. He's growling. He's thinking about it. Someone's turned up at my house, and the curtains are closed, and my dog was asleep, and he sort of heard something. He got up, and he put his head around the side of the curtain, and he's doing a little growl at the moment. He should be fine. Lay down, see? Should he? Lay down. No, you can't go out. No, I'm in the middle of recording a Christmas video. You got to go and lay down. Plus, you know who it is. Good boy. Okay. So, Christmas fence. I really like these iron bars. However, they're so white. I don't know how well they're going to, like, blend, like stand out. That's the trouble. I think they're going to sort of blend into the snowy grass too well. We've got fences, but I suppose this fence could be really nice. The nether brick is like a blue. That could be beautiful. Yeah, let's have that. And then we want to sit it on top of a block. Maybe just a stone brick. A little bit of grey to border off. What does that have in the middle? Just a little red dot. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. But yeah, just a little bit of, like, icy grey is different to the wood that we've used. And it'll sort of just hold everything in. Or do we want to go with wood and keep the theme the same throughout? Maybe that would be better. Do we go with jungle wood as it's got the nice sort of... Hey, they even match up. Yeah. Let's go with that. That doesn't... Well, it does... No, something's missing from it. Something's not quite right with it. What if we had cobblestone wall above that, and then we had this above that? No, I don't think I like the blue. I don't think the blue goes too well. I do like that, though. I really like that. And we just run this around the perimeter, a rough perimeter of our place. And I think that'll look pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to go and let my dog out. Go and see who that is. And I'm going to put this fence down, and then I'll be back. Okay, so just running the fence along the back here. I didn't notice, but next to our house here, well, not our house, Santa's house. Next to Santa's house is a little lake of water, or a little pool of water. That's really nice little touch there. If you haven't got one, maybe you should add some water there. I don't know. I just really like it. I think it's really cool. So I just sort of made the fence go around it. The fence isn't straight all the way around either. I made it a little bit more of an organic sort of slant as it goes down areas. I don't like straight lines too much, so I like having curves, and they get sharper and smoother as they go around. But I think that looks really cool. It really borders it off nicely. And then we need sort of an entrance in. So maybe we would have the entrance in at the back here, the back of the runway, or the front of the runway. Maybe the front of the runway would be smarter. So let's channel out however wide the sleigh is, plus 1 block. That looks good. And then we'll do the same on this side. Oops, I put a log in the ground there. And then channel out the same on this side. So something like that. And that makes a nice entrance way in. Maybe we can even have like this and like that with a beacon on top. There. And is that a wolf? It is a wolf attacking a Christmas sheep. No! Not so close to Christmas. Okay, yeah, I really like that. Let's speed this this dirt to grass up by doing it ourselves. And then we need to think about a runway block. Now, I want a nice grey-ish block, a darker grey block than before. Maybe just normal stone would work really well. I think that's sort of the perfect one that we want for it. Yeah. Yeah, I want something like this. And I want it broken up. So I don't want it to be solid grey. But I want it to be less broken than what our path is. So I want it to be like... It's going to be a delicate balance. I want it to look pretty solid, but also have a little bit of character with... Did I have... I thought I had a grass on top of a stone. Then that looked really weird. So I want less grass parts of it. Yeah, that's sort of what I want. So can you see how I'm doing quite a lot of stone, but then still leaving the occasional grass in there? I think that'll look pretty good. I hope. That's the plan. Oops. Ooh, that's good. That's fine. So this is going to take a little while as well. But how does that look? Yeah, that looks really nice. I like that. In fact, we can come out. We have this one 1 block wider than the sleigh, and then this one 1 block wider than the sleigh would be on here. So that's where the this is where it needs to come out to. Okay, no problem. We shall take that away. Take that away, and I can add one there. 1, 2, 3, with a beacon on top. Like that. Damn it, that means I need to extend this down a little bit this way as well. But yeah, so it now comes out this wide, which will be nice and even then. Also gets rid of this long grass that I do so hate. I detest that long grass. I sort of liked it at first. I still sort of like it, but there's just way too much of it. But yeah, I like that. So it sort of follows the contour now of that. Get this off the runway. And then maybe something like this. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty nice and close as well to the leaves on the side here. Makes everything feel a little bit more compact together. Okay, I'm going to go do this all the way under. I told you there'd be some cuts this episode, but we need to get it finished. And this isn't the sort of thing that you want to spend hours on me watching. So I shall be back. Okay, this is looking so cool. Just finishing off the last tiny little bit. Oh, let me get my microphone straight. There we go. Finishing off the last tiny little bit here. How does that look? Oh, that looks great. I really like that. A little bit straight down the edges. It looks a little bit sort of almost photoshopped. Do you know what I mean? Like it's looking a little bit too straight. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rough off the edge just a little bit to try and take that away. I don't know how much we'll need to do on the other side because the other side has a lot of paths and stuff like that. But I suppose we can do a little bit down here. Yeah, and then we've got mostly the thing. These donkeys were so annoying you wouldn't even believe. Like, they got in the way of everything. Yeah, there we go. That made it a little bit more sort of wiggly and windy. Made it look a little bit more uneven. But now what I want to do is, because this sleigh is an odd number, it means we can have lights down the middle, and I think that would look so funny, like runway lights. So we're gonna grab a couple of blocks here, and right down the middle here we're gonna have a redstone block, and then a redstone lamp, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks between. We have another one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one, and then I need to get underneath it. Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it? If I want to do this in a way that I don't really mess it all up. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that one right there. And then boop, boop. That's a good way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one. I can't get out yet. I thought I had enough room. And then I can't put another one in. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one? No. Okay. That looks so cool, though. At night. We're going to have a look at night at the end of this episode and get it to snow. But yeah, that's going to look so cool. Okay, and then as a final touch, we want... Was it cobblestone that we used for the path, or was it mossy cobblestone? It was... mossy cobblestone. It's worth a check. Mossy cobblestone is this one here. Just to give our little houses here a little bit of a path. I don't think we can join them up unless we go around the back of the runway. We might be able to get them to join up. We just need to come around here. Look at all these stupid long grass, man. At least it's going to look somewhat acceptable when it's literally just grass in places that we don't need anything else. Which is what it's going to be at the end of this episode. And you... I think they're flowers, aren't they? Like red and white, red and yellow flowers. The candy canes and gingerbread men. I think they are, aren't they? Okay, so we don't have too far to travel with this. In fact, we're over halfway already. That one. Yeah, why not that one? Keep it really rough looking. And then, ooh, gingerbread man fell on the floor. That one and that one. Get rid of these stupid long grasses. There we go. And then along here. Last 2 houses. Wow. Can you believe that we are like at the end of this? This is a lot of work that we've done in the last, is it 8 episodes this has ended up being? It's an awful lot of work for 8 episodes. I think we've done really well. I think we can pat ourselves on the back. And for those of you that have built this at the same time as I'm building it, have been waiting for my episodes to come out to be able to add to your one, thank you very much. I really hope that you guys enjoyed building your own Santa's Grotto, because I certainly did. I'm actually going to run this straight along the runway here and mix in sort of cobblestone and stone together. I think that would be pretty cool. Just sort of at the back here. And then we're going to pull it back in and hopefully join it up to where that snowman is. That snowman might even have to be removed to get our entrance in. We come diagonally this way. Yeah, he's going to have to go. I'm sorry, snowman. I didn't mean to make you cry. Okay. There. There. And there. A few more here. No, that's Halloween. That's not Christmas at all. There we go. So the paths are all actually joined up now. I really like that. And what fence did I use here? This looks like dark oak. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're going to just run some dark oak fence along here. In a broken up and sort of wiggly fashion. Just along here like this. And it just splits it up that way from the runway. Oops, not that far. And then maybe around here as well. Just it's a nice little touch, isn't it, at the end? Like this. And then out here. Like that. Not there. I'll wrap it around that one. That's good. That's good. I like that. Not there, though, because of the runway. Okay. One more right there. How does that look? I really, really like that. It just keeps the houses separate to the runway. You know, splits them up. That slight bit. Maybe a couple more breaks and join like those two up. Join those two up with a break there. Looks a little bit more natural then, I think. Yeah, I like that. I really, really like that. Okay, so our next step is to clear our inventory, turn on the lights, set it to night, and see if there's any final lighting that we need to do. I expect there might be. Set it to night. You know what? That's beautiful. That is totally beautiful. I don't think it needs any light. The presents are still rotating around. There's a load of villagers in here still. They're all at the door, probably because it's night time and they probably don't feel quite safe. Unless, are they all getting pushed out? Looks like they are slowly getting all pushed out. That's quite funny. I like that. Okay, and then you in here. Oh! That's fantastic. Okay, let's make it snow as well. We want weather. Rain. Yeah. Check that out. We have Snowy Santa's Grotto. Oh, it's fantastic. It looks really cold as well, doesn't it? It makes you feel really cold. I love it. I love it so much. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for this series. We have got Santa's house complete. He's got his little Christmas tree up with his tinsel on it. He's got his fireplace to keep him warm. That does look very warm after looking at outside. He's got his bed. He's got his uniform stacked up there and his ice skates. We've got a couple of snowmen about. We've got... Ooh, hiccups. We've got our spare reindeer here. We have our Christmas tree with optional flashing or solid light, toggleable for the Christmas tree lights there. We've got our workshop with our present conveyor belt that has worked throughout the series without me even having to change anything, like without me having to start it or stop it again. It just has gone, you know, while we've actually logged off the world and then back on, which doesn't happen very often. With redstone. No little snowman. We've got the pile of prezzies out here with the sleigh all ready to go. Presents on here. And the controls. I love that. That looks so, so cool. And then we've got Santa's elves, Santa's helpers, little houses down here as well. Absolutely great. I love it. If you guys enjoyed the series, then give it a huge thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. If you're excited for Christmas, let me know in the comment section below. Tell me everything that you want. And now, Santa's Grotto is complete. Maybe Santa will give it to you, but Santa's going to read my comment section. he'll read it, he'll see what you want, and maybe you'll get it if he's got time to run around and go and pick it up for you. Okay? Sounds good? We shall see you guys. I shall see you tomorrow, okay? There'll be some sort of video out tomorrow. Maybe even later tonight, I don't know.